We
Yeah.
are crushing it tonight, Alec. Absolutely crushing
No,
it.
Dan.
Mind
Dang,
crushing
son.
it.
Crushing,
Alright.
crushing it up. Spitting it out.
Here we are. It's another edition of Mind Crushers. 7 months in the making. Here it is,
Yeah, I
back
know. It's
again.
been a while.
You
It's
know,
been a while.
it's like this one and Tarqaron Mad Libs. They're kind of like a little pair. They come back every few months. But if you aren't aware, this is a series we have going on. We have, I think, like 7 episodes of it on the channel if you want to check those out. It's right here, 17 plus, stupid questions, stupid conversations. That about sums it up.
Been
From
plenty of those.
from a couple co-creators of Cards Against Humanity for an idea of the kind of humor that's found in here. It ranges from absurd questions to sometimes thought-provoking questions, or they might say thinky questions.
It's funny because you said the co-creators, and I thought you said the Coke. Yeah, the two Cokeheads that
The two
made Cards
cokeheads,
Against Humanity. Uh,
the two Coke brothers.
the, no, I don't think they had anything to do with this.
They always have something to do with it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe
So
deep down,
I'm gonna
they had
draw.
something to do
There will
with
be
this.
10. There's 10 per episode, so it'll be drawn at random. So I'm waiting for the time where we just get randomly 10 really short ones. They're like,
Yeah.
say barf 3 times. You know, they have those
Yeah,
kinds of.
something like that. Yeah, right.
This one's called Paper and Skittles.
Okay.
What's the most illegal thing you could do with a piece of paper and a bag of Skittles?
Maybe use it as like a funnel to like murder someone. You know, you funnel it into their mouth while they're sleeping,
It's pretty
and
illegal.
they choke on it. Yeah.
You can
There.
also
Boom.
wrap up a bunch of Skittles in a piece of paper and like a ball, and like go on the top of the Empire State Building or something. Drop it.
Oh yeah, you could do that. Yeah, yeah, that'd be pretty messed up right there.
I don't know. But did they
That's
ever test?
weird. What do we,
Did
I would-
MythBusters ever test? Didn't MythBusters test the penny thing? You drop a
they
penny,
probably did,
you killed a
but
guy or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. You probably could. This terminal velocity is, that'll hurt a lot.
Yeah.
By that I mean it will go into your
I
body.
don't know if they busted it or not.
I don't know.
I mean, it
I don't
doesn't get
know.
much more illegal than that, right?
Yeah,
Just
just
killing
dropping,
someone.
or maybe just like dropping a
But
whole
like
bunch of Skittles out.
what you said more so is even more direct. Like
Yeah,
that's probably more
yeah,
illegal
just like
because
just straight up murdering people. Yeah,
it's direct cause. A lot
yeah,
of Skittles. You're gonna need a lot of Skittles. Well, it does say a bag of Skittles. Can you kill someone with one bag
yeah.
of Skittles? Can you get?
But yeah, probably. You get them like cram down their throat, whatever. You know, they could probably choke on
I guess so.
them. Yeah.
But would that require other instruments that? So then
Maybe
that wouldn't count.
You could like wad the paper up and do the same thing with that. You know.
You just put it in there and just
Yeah.
like pat it into their
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah, love
it's
that.
pretty illegal. I don't know. I mean, like, what? Where else do you want us to go? I mean, killing somebody, it's pretty illegal.
Yeah.
Like maybe if they said like immoral or the most messed up thing you could do with it, would be something different. But
This is called a phone by any other name.
okay.
Everyone, your phone needs a name. Not like Ken's iPhone. Something more like Dirty Stephanie or Jumbo Jack or even the Moneymaker. Please go in a circle and name your phones one by one. Then decide whose phone has the best, coolest name. Go. I will say I named my like laptop, or is that the laptop or the TV? Like one of them let me name it. And I put Boston Robert.
I actually have a name for my phone already. I have it named, and it's Noctis.
Noctis. Okay.
So I tend to name most of my devices after either Final Fantasy summons or Final Fantasy characters. So phone. Next one is just Noctis.
That's how I am
was
with
what I picked.
kids.
That's what you're with kids. You name after Final Fantasy VII. Here we have.
I name all my
Shiva.
kids out of based on Final Fantasy games that I haven't played
Okay.
specifically.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, mine's just Zach's iPhone. That's true. Mine still is Zach's
Yeah.
iPhone to this day.
Wow.
But
Okay.
I did put Boston Robert, and
Boston Robert.
I named the Wi-Fi Cha Cha Slide. So that's what I got going on.
I'm trying to think. Most of my stuff is. I think my Switch is called Leviathan, which is actually really funny because the Switch is not a Leviathan. It should be called like. It should be like one of the smaller. It should be one of the smaller summons, really. But well, I know for a little bit too. I would name computers. I would name my computers after uh, ships in Starfleet.
Mm-hmm.
So my first computer, my computer that I had during college, I called Reliant, which I probably shouldn't have named that because I feel like I pretty much doomed it to destruction, which it did eventually kick the can in a very unceremonious and unfortunate way. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
so but that was like Reliant, and I think my laptop I called Defiant because it was smaller, more sleek, more compact, like the Defiant was in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind
We went in a circle.
of all I got. Yeah.
Whose phone has the best, coolest name? Well, I guess I have to name. If I had to name mine now,
Mm.
I would name it Geppetto.
Noctis and Geppetto. Who is the coolest name?
Noctis, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. Whatever.
This one's called
that
What
one-
Beautiful Flowers.
That one would be more interesting if there was more people to talk about that with. What beautiful flowers you
Beautiful
have.
flowers. All right. What the fuck happened to flowers? Flowers were huge.
What are you talking about?
Every single movie, dudes buying flowers for ladies. Your dad with the flowers, then your mom loving those flowers. But then flowers stopped being a thing. So what the fuck happened to flowers?
That's
It's
just
a
not
lie.
true.
It's propaganda.
I've bought. That's not true at all. I bought flowers for every single girl I've dated.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. Every single girl I was. I used to send flowers to my longest term girlfriend a lot because she liked them a lot. Like flowers were like super big for her. So, but I've done that for every girl I've like been in a relationship with. I would say since then. So
Flowers are
I sent
in.
flowers.
They're still in.
Flowers are. Yeah, what are you talking about? Flowers are amazing. Yeah, whoever's
What the
making this
fuck?
is a bunch of. Yeah, whoever's running this is a bunch of lame ass fucking losers. If you're not sending women flowers,
Yeah.
flowers are always in. I like flowers.
Feels
I'm
like
a
it.
dude. I love flowers. Flowers are great.
It feels like
Normalize
it's like
men getting flowers.
Yeah. Normalize getting your bros flowers.
Honestly, yeah, we should probably. We should be like, hey man, I thought of you. Here's some flowers.
Just like I left roses in the door for you.
Okay, roses might be a little extreme, but like, left out a dozen roses for you.
Flowers are in, and yeah, they're still kind of like, there's a sense they're like an old fashioned type of thing. It's like, it's the oldest dating gesture in the book almost, but it's still effective.
I feel like flowers have been a thing for as long as like probably like weirdly as long as humanity. Like I feel like
Literally flowers, maybe. I don't know.
Well, literally flowers are well before humanity, historically speaking. But no, I'm just thinking like presenting flowers as sort of as a gift seems to me to go back.
We weren't there. We weren't there at the beginning on the ground floor. We don't know.
Well, yeah.
But I
What I'm
assume
saying is that I should look into that, but I know that at the very least, it's 100% in like a chivalrous sort of
you
fashion.
gotta assume because
It's
it's like the most
medieval.
natural thing possible. If you want to see beauty, give
Mm,
something beautiful. It's like let me pick this flower right out of the earth and present
right,
it. And then it
right.
just
Like
grew
it's
from there, and then it became a whole industry. You know.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like I send my mom flowers for stuff too.
Hmm.
So like Mother's Day,
Yeah,
I send my mom flowers. Yeah.
yeah.
So shut up.
Because
This card can shut
people will
up.
say like, why get flowers? Why spend so much on flowers? Because they'll just die in like a short amount of time. And it's like, yeah,
Mm.
it's true, but it's really just a gesture. It's a gesture
It's
type thing.
well,
But some people,
there's beauty in the temporal nature of it is
yeah,
some of the beauty of it though. Yeah.
some people like having them there, like put them on your
Yeah.
table or whatever, and then
Yeah.
but you got to keep getting flowers to get them in a rotation though. So.
The the one thing so my ex would actually she used to make flower arrangements. So
Hmm.
she would actually like dry out all of her flowers. And so she like had in her room she had like the whole big whole display of like dried flowers because they smell really good still. When you dry them out and you have them properly, it's a different. It's not as like strong as when they're alive, but they do still have a floral scent to them. So
Hmm. All right. So that's what the fuck happened to flowers.
yeah, yeah, you weirdo. Flowers are still in. What are you talking about?
Try to keep up.
Yeah,
Truth weed.
slipping. Okay.
You just got this new weed. It's called Truth Weed. It's dank weed that gets everyone high as fuck and it makes you unable to tell a lie, just like in that movie Liar Liar. The effect lasts
Okay.
for 30 minutes. Truth weed. You have it. What do you do?
It seems too powerful for any one man to have.
Seems very nefarious, regardless
Yeah.
how you answer this question. What do you do?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's like what I'm gonna like secretly, like you gotta have this weed, man. This the
Yeah.
good
You gotta
stuff,
try this weed.
and you give it to someone you want to know the truth out of.
Yeah.
What do you do?
True.
Um, there's got to be some spectacle can make out of it, right? Like an event.
I
Like
get. I
gather
guess,
around.
right? It's like, oh wow, you got truth weed here, folks.
This is the
Well,
truth
okay. Well,
weed.
first of all, another thing too is that like you have to get a group of people that are cool with imbibing. You can't because like there's people that I know that wouldn't be cool with it, and there's other people that would be cool with it. So it's like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't partake, so it
I
really wouldn't be
I only
natural
know
for me to do anything with it. But
I only yeah I only know like a couple of people that do regularly partake. So
that do the weed.
that do the ganj. Like I've had edibles before, but that's about as far as interest as it goes. I don't like smoking. So
Like the effect lasts for 30 minutes. It's like I don't know. You gotta get, or you get like I don't know. There's
yeah,
something
I
good
don't
you
know.
could do
That's
for humanity with it too. You can get some, but it's like you just have like a one-time use, like because you can't do much with
yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's
not
like
really.
I'm saying, you get like
You
good
do like
confessions out of people, whatever.
yeah, that's weird. Maybe you give it to the police. Give it to the
Yeah,
police to then
yeah. I
to
was gonna
use the
say that,
truth
but it's
weed.
like I'm not gonna just completely give up the truth weed to the police.
Yeah,
That's
that's
dangerous.
also why would I give it to the police? Also, that seems like the worst people to give. Might be the worst people to give it to. I would
Because
probably
then they
try to
won't even
destroy
use
it.
the truth weed. They'll say that they use the
Yeah,
truth weed. That's how they get you,
right. Yeah, that's
right?
how they get you.
And then it's
Yeah.
a forced confession. That's
Yeah.
there's oh, it's 100% confirmed. We used the truth weed on them.
Yeah, I would say just burn it or destroy it or something. I don't know.
We
It
have
seems
to
too powerful.
destroy it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically, it's the one ring.
give it to the
It's the truth
scientists.
weed
See what they can do with
study.
it. Fuck around with that
Maybe
for a
what do
bit.
you think they can replicate the truth weed? That would be That might not be a good idea.
I don't know what good. Yeah. So many like potentially good things are just like you always imagine it'll just go south because it would go in the wrong hands.
Yeah.
This is inner monologue.
Okay. Is this going to be about do you have an inner monologue?
If you could pick someone else's voice to be the voice of your inner monologue, like Samuel Jackson or Judi Dench, for example, who would you pick?
It's an amazing question,
Gilbert
actually.
Gottfried.
You'd want to be annoyed at yourself all the time?
Just hell.
annoyed as hell at all times.
Sarah Silverman. Fran Drescher.
Why? Oh my goodness. Why? Boy, this is a great question.
Mike Tyson.
I'm Jake Paul. I want Jake Paul to be my inner voice. Andrew Tate. I want Andrew Tate to be my. God. I'd probably end it all right there if that happens.
Who's got a good
honestly,
voice?
So there's like a couple, like I'm thinking like voice actors. There's a couple that like spring to mind. So Matt Mercer has just a range. You know, he voices a bunch of characters for Critical Role. So my inner voice could be very very all over the place in terms of that. I could have speaking of on the Critical Role track, I could have Liam O'Brien has one of my favorite voices in general. He's got that angst about him. But another one, honestly, I'm thinking is ProZD or Sungwon Cho. Because he has his deadpan delivery just in general of everything just makes me laugh just thinking about it. So that would be fun. I think that would be a fun inner monologue to have. A nice another deep voice. If I had to have a female, if I had to have a female voice as an inner monologue, I don't know. I'll have to think about that one for a little bit.
I'm thinking for mine, I would say Andrew Garfield. How about that?
Ooh, that's a nice one. A British accent too.
I was thinking, what's a good British voice I could do there? Or
Idris
Elba. How about that?
Ooh. That'd be a good one. Yeah, have that in there.
Absolutely. Yeah, Morgan Freeman is like a basic answer.
Yeah. I was gonna say Morgan Freeman. God, if you have your basic. Yeah, I guess if I was doing like British, I think I would. David Tennant would be like a pretty good choice. I think have that sort of that Scottish accent in there. That'd be great.
Final answer.
If it was a woman. Final answer is ProZD. I think that would be.
Wow.
That's yeah. He's got that sort of low delivery, and it's kind of deadpan.
Yeah, I'll go Idris Elba on that. All right.
H. John Benjamin's another good one, but if it was a woman, it would be Narissa Ravencroft. the VTuber. I could listen to her voice literally all the time, all day long.
Hot button shower question.
Hot button? What's so hot button about it?
Do you think it is ethically, spiritually, and hygienically acceptable to go pee in the shower?
Hold on. Start over. How many different adjectives do we have to have there?
Ethically.
It's ethically,
spiritually, and hygienically acceptable.
Okay.
To go pee in the shower.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
I mean, it's all going to the same place. Yeah, I'd say yes to all the above. I mean, as long as you're not like pissing over all the stuff that's in the shower, then because why would you do that?
Spiritually, that's fine.
Sicko. Spiritually, that's fine because it's all going to be cleaned off anyways, right?
No, spiritually it's fine, but ethically and hygienically, that's not.
Yeah, no, they're definitely not.
For all the stuff. And peeing out of the tub.
Just peeing out on the floor.
Peeing out of the tub into the toilet.
Yeah. Into the toilet. Wow, that'd be kind of if you could do that in some bathrooms, that would be really hard. That'd be kind of an impressive feat.
Challenge.
Yeah. In some places, it would be particularly ones that have like a wall between the toilet and and the
Mm-hmm.
shower. Be like, wow, how can you do that? You curve. It's like curving the bullet. Like,
Yeah, I feel like these are like you can see the age in some of these. I don't remember exactly when this was,
mm,
but I feel like it's not so hot button anymore. You know,
yeah.
I feel like it's just a
Have most
thing
people
now,
accepted
right?
that it's
Don't
okay
we
to pee in the
accept it now?
shower?
I'm pretty sure we do.
Yeah.
I don't really
Or isn't it?
often like unless I have to. I don't really, but I'm not. I don't think there's a
I
problem with
guess
it.
I guess ethically you could think of it as like you're saving water, right? It's less waste on water because it's like water that you're already washing
Yeah,
yourself with is the water is gonna go down the drain.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do it occasionally. If I, if I haven't,
Especially if it's a
if
big,
it's
good
like,
old standing shower. Especially
yeah,
then, it's like
no,
easy. It's gone before you even know it.
right,
All right, glad we solved that.
uh huh. I could see that being in a group setting that may be contentious
Maybe.
to some
So
folks.
far, we haven't had anything with like the little tags on it yet. Because we
Yeah,
remember the
not at
last
all.
other
Not
times, there's always like 5
yeah,
NSFWs, and
yeah, yeah. It's just like, geez, man, like how many of those is
this one is
stacked in there?
Ggregg with
Ggregg.
2 G's on each end.
Yeah, wow, Ggregg.
Scientists have done a terrible thing. They've taken a chimpanzee and tripled the size of its brain. They shaved off all its hair. They forced it to walk on 2 legs. It can talk. It named itself Ggregg. What should become of Ggregg? Should he enter society? Do you think he'll be able to fit in?
Do we have the answer to this? Isn't there a movie about this?
Tripled the size of its brain, shaved off
Mhm.
all its hair, and forced it to walk on 2 legs. And it can talk. And it named itself Ggregg with 2 G's on each end.
I'm assuming then. I'm assuming then it's able to wear like it. Hopefully, it will wear clothes. If you
You
shaved
put
off
that
all its
guy.
hair, it would be it'd be like a butt naked monkey walking around, and that seems uncomfortable for everyone, including the
Weirdly
monkey,
closely,
including Ggregg.
almost human though, enough to where you question maybe that is just a human.
Yeah, maybe that's just a yeah.
I think he goes. I think he thrives.
I think he could. I think he could thrive. Yeah, I mean, it's like a super intelligent chimpanzee.
Yeah.
The question is if he can like. So the thing about a lot of animals is that they don't have a vocal cord range. That's why that's one of the reasons why like they could never really talk because their vocal cords don't have the ability to sort of and like tongue dexterity, teeth, all the things that make us able to talk the way that we do are like yeah, just there's something that animals don't quite have. I don't really know how advanced like apes or chimpanzees are in terms of this. I'm pretty certain they lack some of the ability to be able to do that.
He
But
must. We would have seen it by now.
it it would not keep him from being able to it would not keep him from being able to like type or write. His brain has expanded three
Well,
times,
they actually noted that it can talk in this
Oh,
situation.
but it can talk. Okay,
Yeah.
so he learned somehow he formed the vocal cords to be
Yeah.
able to talk. Okay. Yeah, I think he thrives then. Yeah, absolutely. Why would he
He's
not?
awesome.
I mean, I don't see
He's a
anything. I
Twitch
mean,
streamer.
yeah, I mean, some people would be probably he'd be a Twitch streamer. That's what he does. That's what he does with his
That's what he
newfound
does.
intelligence. He becomes a Twitch
Well,
streamer.
he'd be a
What a
celebrity.
waste.
He would be a celebrity figure. So it's like, okay, you gotta do
It would be a
something in
celebrity
a
figure.
celebrity scope. Like he's either
He'd have a podcast.
he's gonna be
He'd have a
like going to talk
podcast.
shows or something. Like making guest appearances
Yeah.
everywhere. Hey,
Yeah.
it's the chimpanzee with triple the brain size, and he can
Yeah.
talk. It's
Here he's
Ggregg.
It's Ggregg. No, it's just Ggregg.
It
It's
comes
just
on out
Ggregg.
terrifying looking. Grr.
Yeah, there's like tepid applause. It's like
Ugh. Dear God. Dear
he shaved off all his hair for some reason. Or some scientist shaved
They
off all his
shaved off
hair. I
all
don't
his
know.
hair, yeah.
Yeah, they shaved off all his hair.
But he absolutely
He'll come
will.
back,
He
though.
should enter society and he'll fit in. Like,
Yeah, I think
well,
there'll be a place for him
he'll
somewhere.
fit. I don't know if he'll fit
Yeah.
in, but he'll have
Yeah.
a spot.
There's
Probably at the
yeah,
top of like
be a
a
place.
societal ladder too.
Yeah, maybe he'll be an actor.
Mm-hmm. That'd
Yeah,
be
I think that'd be a
awesome.
waste of his brain. That'd be a waste of his brain too, I think.
That'd be
But
awesome. Like a soap opera.
yeah.
He walks in, it's like, you've been sleeping with Ggregg?
Oh, I thought of like a twist. You could have him be like like the performing monkey, and then all of a sudden the twist is that like he's known the whole time. He could talk the whole time. That's the twist.
Okay.
It's just
I was
like
thinking like he's like dressed up all nice. He
he's
comes in,
just-
enters frame. It's like, you've been sleeping with Ggregg?
Veronica, I can't believe you would sleep with Greg.
Or he comes out like half clothed, like, ah.
Yeah,
He's like
in distress.
Ha! You weren't supposed to catch me.
The little cameo. He was wearing like the Diddy, not P Diddy. I mean Diddy, like Diddy Kong. It's like Diddy Kong.
All right, master your domain. Still no little tags.
Yeah, wow.
You've just acquired the domain www.pianobitches.com. What are you going to do with it?
I mean, talk to my musician friends, obviously. Be like, hey, you want to be? I got pianobitches.com. You wanna be part of this? Let's form
Do what?
form a squad. Let's form a squad. We can be our true piano bitches. I'd monetize it. Find some way. I know. Like I said, I have like musician friends.
But Piano
so you
Bitches
find
has to.
some way
You have to either go. It's either comedy,
Yeah.
comedic,
Yeah.
music thing, or it's
It'd be
porn.
or yeah. I think that would be like piano sluts though, or piano
Piano Bitches. Piano
Piano
Bitches
Bitches,
could be
yeah.
like photography though, like lewd photos.
Yeah,
like,
maybe like
with,
okay.
with
Oh, like
around pianos. It's like
on pianos, maybe, yeah. You could get something like that, like some like pinup or gravure
yeah.
type with around a piano.
It's like you do that, and it's
Yeah,
like,
that could be a market there actually.
it's like,
You could
damn,
do
I like to
that.
look at those
I was more thinking
those ivory keys.
yeah, I like to tickle those ivories.
I'd like to tickle your ivory,
Um,
sweetheart. Yeah.
No, jeez, creepy.
Live. It's a live stream. Piano Bitches. Come on, pianobitches.com. And the 24/7 live stream. Just bitches around pianos.
You could have like merch. You could do like a merchandise. You turn it into a comic, Piano Bitches, and you have like a comic where it's like a club. It's like a Disney club. It's like not like a Disney club, but I mean I'm thinking like a Disney movie where they'd be like, we're the Piano Bitches, except it's not Disney, obviously. They would never stand for that. Man, yeah, you could like form like a story around it, or you could form like a comic or like a merch line, maybe like Piano Bitches.
It's like, what are you
So for all those,
asking me? What are you going to do with it? Is different like than what you could do with it. Like,
that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to pin down.
Yeah, it's like
that's what I'm trying to pin down.
Like, I don't know enough models to put together the Piano Bitches ensemble.
Yeah,
but
I don't either.
Piano Bitches, or is it just, I don't know. We're the Piano Bitches. I mean, it's got to be like, it's like a entertainment thing.
I feel like I'd try to maybe make it a comedy thing. Yeah, I have some friends that could be like, yeah, it's the Piano Bitches. I could try to do something like that.
Piano Bitches is hard. Like, even if you had some attractive people you could get to pose with pianos, because it's just like there's a degradation level to it by making piano bitches.
Really.
Like, if it was like piano queens, then you could talk.
Yeah.
They'd
be like, oh, okay, yeah, piano queens, yeah, sure.
Just like, you want to pose for my Piano Bitches website? Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Piano. I'm sorry. What'd you say? What's the domain called? It's called piano.com.
You would be one of the bitches. Yeah.
You'd be one of the bitches. Yeah.
Hard sell. They'd have to be fully in, like. But no. Yeah.
I feel like what I would do, the only thing that I could think of to do would be to like try to honestly, this is honestly the only thing I could like reasonably think of would be to try to get some of the art people that I know, like artist friends that I have or acquaintances that I have, to try to make like a merch or a shared universe even like hey, each one of you artists make like one of the piano bitches, and then we could have like it could be like a whole comic series about like the piano bitches, and then they're each like competing for, I don't know, bitch dominance. I don't know.
Or is it like we could do a comedy sketch where you're playing on the piano, but you're like bitching about something, like you're going back and
Hmm.
forth.
Oh yeah, okay. That's actually kind of smart.
With the piano bitches, we
So
just bitched here on the
mine's
piano. Piano, yeah.
yeah, kind of yeah. Anyway,
Alright.
I'm going with the art angle.
Or
That's what I'd
piano,
do.
like we
I
just
guess.
love piano, like piano bitches.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but that's what it was like. It's like Jesse Pinkman. Yeah, piano bitches.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we could do that too. It's just a real good piano, like good piano shit. I don't know. Alright. We're blazing through these today. Alright.
I know, yeah.
Oh my god, we have 2 cards left. This is one of them. It does not have a tag on it. No
Wow.
NSFW maybe. It talks.
Talks.
There's a giant tarantula in your house, like the size of a microwave. It's eating all of your food and telling you you're ugly. Yes, it talks. What's the primary emotion you're feeling in this situation?
Revulsion. That's the, I mean, it's easy. It's a
It's
revulsion.
eating all of your food and telling you you're ugly.
Yeah, what? That's just
Wow.
revolting. I feel revulsion because it's a huge spider, size of a microwave, eating all my
Yeah,
food and telling me I'm ugly. That's actually, I might be more mad than anything else.
pissed.
I mean,
I am so
I'm
pissed.
just angry. I'm just
This
you
giant
come into my
tarantula
house, you
ate
eat
my
my
food.
food, you insult me.
And you know I'm nice, so I'm not going to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Damn you.
No, I no. Well, the fact that the spider has the
Yeah,
cojones
imagine he's just like,
to come up to me. I'm a pest control guy, and
yeah,
they're coming up to me and saying all that stuff. They're just asking for a
ugly
death wish.
motherfucker.
It's like, oh my god.
I mean, imagine if it's like a situation where you're like forced to be roommates with them. It's like it's like it's a tough love like relationship. It's like, this
Me and the
fucking
spider, me and the
guy
microwave spider. You
eating my
have to
food
live under
again.
my bed. You have to live under my bed or
Oh,
something.
fucking ugly piece of
That
shit.
makes my skin crawl if it's that big though.
Yeah.
Big spider, the
Revulsion's pretty
size of
good.
a
Yeah.
yeah. I think it would be revulsion, and then it would quickly turn to anger when I realized that this thing is you come into my house, you eat all my food.
Well, but also it's just pure amazement as well because we got a huge talking tarantula.
A giant talking tarantula, yeah.
Shock.
We gotta get you on a talk show, buddy. While he insults me
Yeah,
more.
exactly. You and Greg. Could get you and Greg together.
Yeah, where's this talking animal? Is this got the talking animals this time around?
Here's our final card here. Final card
Okay.
here. Now look at that. Wow. No NSFW. No
Wow.
nothing. But it is called
No,
Kentucky Fried Orphans, though.
that's okay.
It says, what kind of music would the band Kentucky Fried Orphans make?
I love this question, by the way. We talk about this kind of stuff in multiple friend groups of mine, or like something like this will come up. Kentucky Fried Orphans.
We got a lot of the simple
It's
questions today, huh? This is kind of like what I was
it
saying.
sounds yeah, it sounds a little bit like Kentucky Fried Orphans sounds like they could be a
Death metal.
no.
No.
No, Kentucky Fried Orphans to me sounds a lot more like pop punk kind of like Blink-182, or maybe even junk like the Bloodhound Gang, like almost stuff like that. Like Kentucky Fried Orphans is just like stupid and nonsensical enough to be like something kind of like dumb and weird like that.
Mm-hmm.
So pop punk kind of comes to mind.
But they're based in the South, probably, right?
Yeah. Maybe country. I don't even know if this is a thing. Country pop punk fusion.
Pop punk. Yeah, my
Country
first
pop punk
inclination
fusion?
was that it'd be something country related, but it's more ironical, so could just be completely left field.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea that it is still pointing to their origins, like they are based in Kentucky or came from Kentucky.
Yeah.
And maybe they are actually orphans. So
yeah, maybe they are actually orphans. Yeah, the Kentucky Fried Orphans.
Just a bunch of orphans that got together.
Be ska.
Jazz.
No, it's not. Yeah, ska doesn't sound right. This wouldn't be right for Kentucky Fried Orphans. No.
Bluegrass.
That would be like that would be like, yeah, we have the Kentucky Fried Orphans.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, here we have the Kentucky Fried Orphans. Here they are.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a pretty simple one that time around. How about that?
There you go. No NSFW. No NSFW.
Yeah.
No extra thinky.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. No, there's one that's like just stupid or something like that, isn't there?
Pretty stupid,
like
yeah. Even though there are some,
stupid, yeah.
That could definitely be considered that.
Yeah. Definitely.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
Mindcrushers.
All right.
Another episode.
Our minds weren't crushed as hard this time as they have been in previous times. I'll say that.
A mild crushing of the mind.
Yeah, it's true.
Right. Well, if our viewers enjoyed this video, what video should they watch next?
Go check out our one of our Supertheticals episodes. Go check out episode 2 of Supertheticals. We did quite a long time ago now.
Old school. It's old school.
Yeah.
Supertheticals.
Yeah.
This is where this whole kind of idea was born. I have
hypotheticals, then supertheticals.
Right here.
Yeah.
This is where it all started. It's hypothetical questions. We had hypotheticals and then supertheticals. And then that got us down this. My brother got me these Mindcrushers.
Yeah, Mindcrushers. Mindcrushers. So yeah, good stuffs.
Check that out. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Like the video. Leave a comment. And take care of yourself. All right.
All right.